Re-fucking-venge. That's what it was all about. And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I'm going up on my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag in all its forms. What, Cookie? Hey guys, thanks for clicking on the video. This is Empire, Season 3, Episode 6. You all better, Lee Daniels, you better be glad that I love you, because the way the scheduling for this program is, it drives me crazy, because we lose so many episodes during the World Series. Then we come back, and now we're going to go on a holiday, and we lose. And I know there's probably nothing you can do about it, but we're losing episodes, and it's hard. It's just the fact that we're so loyal to the show that we stick, because people would drop off. You know what I mean? Because now we're not going to be here next week. So there will be no review next week because the show's not coming on next week. It won't be back until the week after Thanksgiving. Come on now, y'all driving me crazy, child. Y'all know I'll be having a fix, honey. I'll be waiting on Cookie, child, and then shit goes and it just be all fucked up. But okay, anyway. All right, so this was good. Everything was about revenge, okay? So we start right off. Empire has been hacked. The whole streaming shit and some other shit, the computer systems have been hacked, okay? And there's this pop-up of Tiana, her song's been leaked, and then her face pops up, and then it twists into like some demonic figure, and it's like erasing shit, and it's just horrible. Just horrible. And it took a minute. We were trying to figure out who was actually involved, who was doing this. And we're going through everybody and the usual suspects. Everybody's coming up like, nah. Of course we thought it was Shine. But Shine don't do shit like that. Shine beat a motherfucker up. That's his MO. He'll take and smash your goddamn forehead in. He ain't no computer. He ain't no keyboard bully. Shit like that. So we were going through all of that. Then we actually see, it was funny because in the beginning, here Cookie sends like a nude picture. I thought it was a coochie flick, and whatnot, but it's a nude picture to Angelo Dubois. Tay Day's little character. She sends that to him, and in the midst of all that, just remember that. Okay, so then everything got hacked. Then we got emails start being thrown out there, like all the emails. So it's on the stream. We're seeing everybody's fucking emails. Like, oh my God, okay. So that was a whole big mess. Tiana got burned. We're sitting there. Tiana ended up, there were emails about her having sex and different things like that, and different videos, all kind of shit about Tiana making her look real bad. She was like really, really pissed off. So it was so funny because it was like, soon as Cookie said there, well, Tiana, girl, it ain't that big of a deal, child. This thing, that thing, and the other. And Tiana said, girl, it's just because ain't nothing leak about you that you feel like that. And Cookie was like, now, wait a minute, bitch, now. Don't get too smart now, because I'll kick your ass now. Watch yourself. Sure enough, about 20 minutes later, they're going through the emails and the shit all on their phones and shit. Hey, next thing you know, here go the picture that she sent to Angelo. Cookie's picture that popped up, child, and everybody got to see it. So I said, oh, Cookie, see how that works, bitch. So it was a hot mess they had going on. We still trying to figure out what happened. All of the songs that the little guy, Derek, was doing with, Derek has a whole issue. Derek's jealous of Philip when it comes to Jamal. And I don't even think Philip and Jamal ain't even think about each other, child. They're just, they are who they are. He's his sponsor, and that's it. But Derek's jealous, and Jamal ain't feeling the music that Derek is producing. So it's like this whole thing. But it got all erased, and that motherfucker Jamal said, well, let's don't worry about it anyway, because I wasn't really feeling it anyhow. It's like, oops. Jamal's still going on and on with his, his little drug thing. He's trying to go cold turkey off the pills. Not working. He ended up drinking some liquor, honey, and taking them pills, and his ass was all high up, honey, and he ended up getting all these ideas. I said, that's a bad, bad thing that you're getting to a point where you think you can only be creative when you're high. Hey, there's so many people that are not here anymore because they thought their creativity came from them being high. Ray Charles and many, many more. I can go on and on. But anyway. Okay, so let's see. We got that going on. Then we got Anika is supposed to go and be head of AR for Shine. So that's going on. Oh, that motherfucking Lucius. They get this little guy, this little computer geek guy right away to help. Child, Lucius was getting evil. Lucius don't got no filter. He ain't got no chill. He done pulled a gun on the damn computer geek and then put the gun to his head. Told him, you better figure it out. I'm like, Lucius, that man ain't got nothing to do with this shit. But anyway, the guy was doing a good job, but it just was what it was. Andre and Hakeem got into it about Nessa. They go back and forth, and Andre then rolled up on Hakeem and told him, you better fall back, little boy with the big shoes, honey. I said, oh, here we go. Honey, they're just going back and forth about Nessa. That's it. And Hakeem keeps trying. He wants Nessa, honey, and Nessa don't want him. Honey, Nessa playing the field now at this point. I'm kind of looking at her kind of like, I don't know about you, bitch. But anyway, so they're doing all that. Then they have this board meeting, honey. And everything's going on. They're going to try to say, well, with all of this and the way everything's going, we're going to need Andre to go on and step down. Because you got to find a place to put the blame. So they're just going to throw it on Andre. That's how things work up high. They'll fuck you because they ain't got nobody else to fuck. Child, Andre broke that motherfucking meeting up and told them, because they said there was a misappropriation of funds from back in the day when the uncle, y'all remember the uncle that got killed by Andre and his wife, he was using company funds for hookers, and Andre covered it up. So they were saying, well, for that reason alone, we need to have Andre step down. And Andre was like, no, because see, you have a little thing where you like buying hookers. Then turned around and told the little fat woman, and you like getting your pussy eaten. And you vote certain ways. Your vote could be swayed from getting your pussy licked. He's gonna look over there at Thirsty, and Thirsty looking at her like, mm-hmm. I said, oh, he had him all by the balls, honey, and was going around the room. I said, oh, all right, Andre, you better let him have it, honey. He tore the meat up, honey. I said, okay, honey, they got up off of that shit. They left that shit alone. Okay, so then we ended up having this other little thing going. So now the whole thing with Tiana's song is just all fucked up. So now that, again, now the white boy Xavier, now he got to figure out something to appease Tiana and to get Cookie, together before he be fucked up, lose his job, because that what he ain't going just up in the air. He gonna get Becky and tell her, you gotta help me, this, that, the other. So Becky, I said, Becky, don't do it. Don't do it. He bamboozled the shit out of her. She used a couple strings. They ended up using the song that she had her do originally that she got in trouble for. And he promised her, I'll get you back on Tiana's tape. I'll do it. I'll get you back on her tape. Did that, and she said, you got to let Cookie know it was my idea. He's like, okay, I'll do it. She called it a favor from Angie Martinez. Everything went just as Becky expected it to. The song hit the top of the chart real quick. It went straight to the top and all of that. Honey, the next thing you know, old boy ended up getting a goddamn promotion. Ain't mentioned Becky. Becky was ready to fuck his ass up. Do you understand me? Ready to fuck him up. So he done got a promotion. And in the midst of all that going on, it all happened at a concert when they got everything all figured out. Child, Thirsty told Becky, just hang with me, just chill, just listen to me. I know the best way of getting back at a motherfucker, and I know a dog when I see one. I know a snake when I see one. So Becky gonna be working with Thirsty. I said I cannot wait to see what the fuck. I don't think Thirsty didn't care. I think Thirsty is a little proclivity to the big girl, honey. But I said I cannot wait to see what Thirsty got in store for that motherfucking Xavier, and whatever it is, he deserves all of it. Anyway, so they figured out what actually happened. What happened? Everything, we kept watching, everything was attached to that motherfucking Tiana. It was that little Romeo, the little character that little Romeo plays. He's the one. He's a computer genius. Anyway, he's just an artist, but he's the one that hacked the system. He's the one that was saying, he had said things to Tiana, and that's how they ended up getting it. They got together, honey. They went right to his house, honey, and came up there. He gonna say, "So what you gonna do? Call the police? This, that, the other?" Honey, it was Andre, Lucius, and then Shine and the boys came in. They said, "Call the police." Child, that's what white folks do, child. They beat his motherfucking ass, honey. So I don't know if they killed him or just beat him real bad, but I think they're just going to beat him real bad. Tore his fucking ass up. I said, I should have known, because everything was linked to Tiana. He was mad at Tiana because Tiana had done left his ass. Child, Tiana was back over there with her licking coochie. She had, well, think about his goddamn ass. Anyway, but in the midst of all that, Andre's the one that figured it all out. Andre ended up being made president of the streaming company. Okay, so now, that was that. Then, in the midst of all of that, there was some of the blame was being put on Vaughn and Birdman. Remember when Lucius tried to talk them into the business and then they didn't want to do it? So Lucius had Vaughn come in there. Well, what actually happened? Romeo didn't do all of it. Romeo hadn't done all of it. And a lot of it was put to, he had done some things and he had the profile for it, but Vaughn actually framed him. But we didn't really know that till the very end. Vaughn actually had framed him, and that was a deal that was made between Andre and Vaughn. We found that out at the end. Nessa was with Andre, and she gonna tell Andre, "This is how much I trust you," and had her listening to the meeting. And he paid Vaughn off, and he's like, "Everything worked just as I thought it would." And he told him, "I'm now president, and we'll be doing more Dylans." So Andre's being backhanded against the company and all that, and then told Nessa, "We're going to both be, we're going to be rich and we're going to be famous and stuff, and the other, and on. I said, "Oh, so Andre's trying to turn Nessa into the new Rhonda." I had the nerve to tell her, "Yeah, Rhonda would approve of you." And then Nessa kissed him at the end. I said, "Oh, that bitch ain't shit either. I knew something wasn't right about her goddamn ass." I said, "Okay." Now, last thing, in the midst of all of that shit, child, Andre, you all crazy and shit. Lucius gonna chop your motherfucking throat out for this, but and I ain't even gonna feel sorry for you because that's some dirty dog shit. With all of this going on, Angelo Dubois is actually running for mayor. Cookie quitting, and she just dismissed him and told him, "There's too much for you to lose by messing with me." So he was all mad, and then they were questioning him. He had an interview, they were questioning him about it. And I said, "Oh, come on through, honey." In solidarity for Cookie, honey, he stopped. He told them, "Okay, fine." They said something about respecting women. He said, "You're right. The respected women." He got and stripped down right on camera. In solidarity for Cookie said, "Who hasn't taken a selfie like this for somebody that they're really digging?" He said, "I was really getting into Mrs. Lyons. I was really getting into her, and you all messed that up, the media." He took everything off down to his pants. He said, "Do you want me to take the pants off too?" I said, "Yes, yes, yes, yes. Fabulous." And that Cookie sit up on the bed. She gonna say, "Oh, I just love you." And then to catch herself, I said, Cookie. So we're back on. It was a really good episode. It really, really was. This one was real good. Oh, I ain't done. Jamal's junkie ass. Jamal done went up there and then fucked around with Derek. They done went, honey, and I don't know what kind of dick Derek laid on Jamal, but Jamal done took them pills. Derek done slid it up at him sideways, honey, and Jamal done got so relaxed, honey, she done went over there and basically went into like an OD state. But he hadn't completely OD, but he was surely relaxed all the way out, honey. And he couldn't wake that motherfucker up. He gonna call Philip instead of calling the paramedics. So Philip came over there and got him together. You should know you done lost him now, because Philip took him and put him in the tub. And when Jamal woke up, He was in the tub with Philip. Derek, baby, you just lost. I didn't like you no way, motherfucker. Anyway, so that was basically it. It was a good episode. But now I won't see you guys for 2 weeks because this shit won't be on next week because of Thanksgiving. And I don't know why, because Thanksgiving is on Thursday and this comes on Wednesdays. But okay, Lee Daniels, I'm going to rock with you, but you know you're really making me mad with this now. All right, y'all. So with that, I'll see you guys later.